Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Beto here, and I want to share with you some huge news coming out of BaseCamp from the State of Base Address 2025. Jesse Pollack made a couple of huge announcements that if you own or if you have tokens from a project that's on the Base chain, you should really know about. So let's take a look at what happened today at BaseCamp. As you know, every year the guys and the people and everybody that's involved with Base get together. It's probably the biggest event for Base every year, and it's going on right now in Vermont. And today was a huge day because there was a huge announcement, and I want to show you something that you probably noticed already. If you're on X, Base, the Base account changed their description on their Base account. It says now, a global economy built by us, built on Ethereum, built on the super chain. Base is beginning to explore a network token. So huge news for Base, and I want to tell you kind of what this means. The first thing that I want to share about is that network token that I just share about. This was something that was a surprise, at least to me and to many of the other people in crypto, because for the longest time since the Base chain launched in 2023, they said that they weren't exploring a network token, but now they're actually starting to consider it, and they didn't give a timeline. They didn't say any details about why, or actually they did say why they're doing it, but they didn't provide any details or timeline or rollout or anything like that. It's just in development. They're talking about it. I have my suspicions that they're way ahead already on this, and as we move forward, they'll start sharing more and more news. But I want to share a couple of things that came out of this, and this is on the blog for blog.base.org, so you can go check it out on your own and read more in depth as to what's going on. So this year, Base chain achieved their North Star, which was a sub-cent transaction. So they had reached their goal of super fast transactions and super cheap transactions. But there's three things that they shared on why they're exploring the token, the network token. The first one is they remain deeply committed to Ethereum. This is huge for all the projects on ETH and for all that FUD on ETH that's been going on over the last at least 12 months that I know about, that ETH is dead and everything's going to Sol, all that. Well, today, Jesse Pollack and the Base network, Base chain, doubled down on Ethereum. That puts to rest a lot of FUD that's out there that Base is, or that Ethereum is dying and all that stuff. It's never going. That's actually bullish for Base because it'll just all that liquidity on the Base chain will continue to be on Ethereum, so that's good. Also, they talked about working with regulators and all the stakeholders that they need to work with to make this work. So that's huge, and I think that's something that Base has been doing over the last couple of years. Very transparent, and I love that they're talking about it. They could have kept it under wraps until they're ready to deploy that token, but no, they're talking about it ahead of time. At least that is if you trust these folks. But I tend to trust the folks that are in the leadership. So, and finally, they're committed to bringing community on the ride of what they're doing with the token. So that's pretty huge. Another thing that they talked about was a bridge between Base and Solana, and this one is also huge. I'm going to tell you why. This is going to create just the super highway between the two networks, and I think Base and Solana have been competing for liquidity over the last couple of years. There are folks on Solana, there are folks on Base that just kind of go back and forth. I think that if you've chosen either Base or Solana, you're probably going to stick there. So stick around there. So the fact that the Base chain is really extending like a bridge, like an easier bridge between these two assets, I think it's huge because not only it creates that that way of going back and forth or building either on Sol or Base. Basically, what they were saying, or he was saying, is that you will be able to have Solana tokens on your Base wallet, for example, among other things. But I think that if you really dig deep and think about it, this is another way for Base, the Base chain, to bring liquidity or bring assets into the Base chain from other networks. I think that the Base chain is doing a great job of just onboarding people, onboarding normies, onboarding folks that normally wouldn't be in crypto. They're going to be bringing more people now or at least making it easier for people to move from one chain to another and to create their projects from one chain to another. So another great move by Base. In the end, I think this is just huge news. There are other points there you can check out. BaseCamp is happening right now as we speak, and so go to blog.base.org for the state of the Base at BaseCamp 2025 address. You'll get all that information there on your own, but just wanted to share it with you guys. Hopefully you're having a great day. I think this is a great day for Base chain project holders, and I hope your project moons. Talk to you later, guys. I'm Beto on Base. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And don't forget to set that notification bell. It just helps with the algorithm. It helps get this information out there to most folks. So talk to you later, guys. See you later.